This man loves you so much, but he has another woman who. Archangel Michael says, there is a man whose heart has been stitched with your name. Yet his reality is tied to a different woman. You felt his energy clinging to you in silence, watching you without speaking, torn between his desire and his obligations. The truth you've suspected for a long time is beginning to scream through his actions louder than any confession could. There's a reason his words never match his timing. There's a reason your heart feels pulled, but never placed. This man who adores you more than you can imagine is trapped by a commitment he never truly wanted to honor. He watches you in quiet moments, tracing the outline of your life with invisible fingers, hoping you never look away. But there's another side to him. A woman who stands in his life, not with love, but with hold. She does not know how to let him go, and he does not know how to break free. He is living two truths, and both are painful. One is the love he has for you. Pure, raw, sincere. The other is the woman he cannot walk away from for reasons soaked in guilt, pressure, or unfinished debts. Comment if you've ever felt someone's love chained to another soul. Archangel Michael says, this battle in his heart is growing more violent by the day. You may feel it in your spirit how his silence is not rejection but a scream he cannot voice. He chooses presence with her, but his spirit lingers with you every single day. She senses the drift the way his energy walks toward your name. This woman has noticed his silence in places where he used to be loud. She is beginning to confront him, but not with understanding, only control. You must understand, chosen one, that love is not the absence of pain, but the ability to stand in it. You were never meant to be the second choice. Yet his life has made you feel like one. And even as he reaches out with trembling hands, his fingers are laced with fear. There is a moment approaching soon when a choice will be demanded of him. It won't be gentle. It won't be silent. It will come from something being exposed behind closed doors. He is going to face a truth he has avoided for too long. You will be at the center of that storm, not by choice, but by divine pull. Prepare your heart, for he will come forward. But the weight he carries will not be light. Type Amen to get blessing. 333. This woman has begun to feel threatened by your name, your smile, your essence. She has searched your social presence, asked questions about you to those around him, and stirred silent chaos. He tries to hide you from her, but love never hides. It radiates. You are the glow in his dull world, the memory that dances in his mind even in the darkest hours. But because of her presence, he feels unworthy to even tell you that his love feels like betrayal to her and silence to you. He has told her partial truths. Never the full story. He said, "You're a friend, a name from the past, a ghost." But his heart knows you're the one who brings peace to his storms. She, however, is not blind. She has traced the gap in his words, and she's now holding tighter, not out of love, but desperation. She fears losing the life she's created around him more than losing him. Comment. I feel this in my bones. If your soul is resonating with this truth, Archangel Michael says, the heavens are observing this entanglement carefully. What has been unfair to your heart will not remain hidden for long. Truth always rises, and soon even the lies he's told himself will shatter. You are not the secret. You are the light he's tried to shield from his chaos. The divine does not bless confusion, but it will open a path where clarity will roar. This woman will take action soon. She will confront him in a way that leaves no space for vague answers. In that moment, he will be forced to decide whether to stay hidden in a comfortable lie or step into the fire to claim what truly sets his soul alight. You. She may attempt to tarnish your name, twist your role, or even reach out, with venom, but don't react. The divine already has a shield prepared for you. Her reach cannot touch what is spiritually protected. Type Amen to get blessing. For 11, he has dreams of you. They visit him like chapters of a life he longs for but feels unworthy of living. In those dreams you laugh freely and he breathes without fear. But he always wakes up with the weight of reality anchoring him to her. This man did not intend to break hearts, but he is breaking too. You and himself. He believes silence is mercy, but in truth, it's been your deepest wound. The universe is aligning a sequence of events that will force everything out into the light. Someone will see you together. A message will be discovered or his behavior will become undeniable. This is not just intuition. It is prophecy nearing its unveiling. He's been thinking of reaching out more. Don't be surprised if you feel a sudden call, a strange text, a comment that seems too specific. These are his attempts to feel your presence, to test if the door is still open. But know this, he is not the same man anymore. Love for you has changed him. Not completely, but enough that even he notices the mirror no longer reflects the old him. Type Amen to get blessing 722. She has started using emotional leverage. She's using family, circumstances, guilt, every tactic to make him stay. And he, torn between duty and desire, finds himself frozen. But a moment is near where she will go too far. She will try to control something sacred to him, his peace. And that will be the tipping point. You are the only person who makes his heartbeat feel safe with you. He feels like more than a man. He feels human again. She may have his presence, but you hold his soul. He might say things that confuse you. I need space. This isn't the right time. You deserve better. But these aren't rejections. They're reflections of his own lack of readiness. He believes he's protecting you by staying away. But what he doesn't realize is that love never stays away from what it truly wants. Comment: I claim clarity and peace if your heart needs divine answers. Now, Archangel Michael says, you are not in this alone. Angels are surrounding this situation, orchestrating divine justice. Every tear you've cried in silence is now counted as a sacred offering. The pain you feel is not weakness. It is proof that your heart loves purely. That is a strength many cannot carry. But you do. You carry it every day with grace. This man is on a journey of breaking free. And soon his chains will snap, not because you begged, but because his soul can no longer survive in suppression. The final chapter of this triangle is coming. There will be a confrontation and the truth will rise. You won't need to fight for your place. It will be handed to you by divine authority. Type Amen to get blessing. 844, she is aware now fully. The woman standing beside him has started monitoring his every move. What was once subtle suspicion has turned into a storm of control, and she is beginning to unravel. In the coming days, she may do something unexpected. Search his phone, question his routines. Follow his steps. You may feel an increase in strange energy, unease for no reason. That's because her spiritual awareness is now tapping into your name. This is spiritual warfare, not just a love triangle. The divine realm is stepping in because your heart has been wounded without reason. You did not ask for this chaos. You were just loved. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. Prepared for the moment when he finally breaks the silence and steps into the light. It will be messy. It will shake what has been steady for too long. Type Amen to get blessing. 1. She will try to blame you. She will twist things, cry, maybe even accuse you of being the destroyer. But God knows the truth. And Archangel Michael stands beside you to guard your innocence. You don't need to defend your heart. The truth will defend you. The storm that rises from her side is meant to collapse what has been built on fear and falsehood. The man who loves you is scared not of her, but of hurting you both. He never wanted this pain. But now he must walk through it to free himself and choose what gives his soul peace. There may be a night soon where he cries alone. His world is being pulled apart by divine force. And even though he resists, the angels will not let him live in emotional compromise any longer. He will reach out not for closure but for beginning. Watch for signs. A photo liked. A message you didn't expect, an encounter that feels divinely timed. This is no accident, the spirit world is moving. Type Amen to get blessing 999. He has started dreaming more vividly. Dreams where he confesses everything to you. Dreams where she finds out and storms away. Dreams where you walk away silently, breaking him more than he expected. Those dreams are spiritual downloads. They are warnings from the divine that if he does not choose now, the universe will choose for him. He cannot serve two hearts forever. You are not a substitute. You are not the maybe. You are the destiny he's been too fearful to embrace. And now heaven is pushing him out of comfort into truth. She will soon ask him a question that will freeze him in place. Do you love her? He will not answer directly. But his hesitation will say more than words, and that will be the beginning of the end between them. Comment: this is my confirmation. If you feel this message is speaking to your current situation, you were never meant to be hidden. Your love was never meant to be shamed. The divine is tired of watching you weep for someone who's being pulled in two directions. It is time for truth to reign. Archangel Michael says, you are being honored in heaven for not becoming bitter. You have loved through confusion, waited through silence, and held on to hope with trembling hands. The heavens have recorded every moment. This man is about to break. Not in defeat, but in awakening. He will realize that love is not meant to be delayed, avoided, or sacrificed for guilt. He will see that true peace lives in your arms. Type Amen to get blessing. 1177. You may feel fear when this all begins to unfold. But do not run. Do not hide. Your role is not to compete, but to stand. Stand in your truth. Stand in your grace. And let what is meant for you reach you with clean hands. There will be chaos. But after that storm, love will be rebuilt. Not rushed, not forced, but finally freely. You will be chosen, but more importantly, you will be honored. Her hold over him is weakening. What once made him stay, fear, routine, guilt, is now crumbling. He feels trapped. And in you, he sees the way out. He may not know how to express this. His messages may be messy, full of stammers and half-formed truths. But don't look for the perfection of his words. Feel the vibration of his soul. It is calling out to you now. Even from the noise, even from the distance. Type Amen to get blessing. 1555. This is the phase where everything starts changing. It may not feel like a blessing at first. Things may fall apart. But don't misinterpret destruction as punishment. It is divine removal of the fake. He may vanish briefly before the breakthrough. That silence is him gathering the courage. Let him burn off the past before he tries to step into your light. You are worth the wait, but not forever. Set your boundary. If he cannot come with truth and full presence, then you must walk forward without regret. But if he comes clean, whole and humble, then you will see why it took so long. This woman will not go down quietly. She may plead, manipulate, or offer conditions, but your role is not to fight her. Your role is to be still and let heaven handle what you cannot. Archangel Michael says, the sword of justice is already drawn, and the one who has caused confusion will be exposed. Type Amen to get blessing. 1818. You will soon have a conversation that changes everything. Not just surface talk, but soul truth. He will open up more than ever. Trembling as he does it. He will finally say what you waited years to hear. I never stopped loving you. It will break something in you, but not in pain, and release in divine affirmation. This message is not fantasy. It is prophecy. You are not imagining this love. It is real, and the universe is aligning now to either claim it or clear it. Stand tall, chosen one. The moment you've dreamed of is approaching. The man who loves you is on his way. But first, everything false must fall. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing. 2222. The skies above have grown restless, waiting for the moment when he takes the step he has avoided for too long. He paces his world like a prisoner, longing for release, but afraid of the collapse it will bring. Every day without you feels like betrayal to his own soul. But every day with her feels like a lie. There is a sacred fire in your name that burns inside him. And even when he tries to forget, the universe sends reminders. You're sent on someone in the crowd. Your laugh in a stranger's voice. Your words repeating in his mind when he closes his eyes. He cannot run and he cannot hide anymore. She can feel it too. the energy of his heart pulling towards someone else. She has begun searching for clues, watching for cracks, and preparing for a confrontation she never thought would come. Comment. I receive divine protection. If you're feeling this shift in your spirit, Archangel Michael says, this is not just a test of love. This is a test of your patience, your worth, and your inner strength. You have been chosen to rise above noise and chaos. And now your silence is your weapon. He wants to speak, to explain, to finally tell you everything. But fear grips his throat and guilt holds his hands. He believes if he tells the truth, everything will break. But it must break for something true to be built. The woman on the other side is preparing ultimatums. She has begun involving others, family, friends, shared responsibilities to make it harder for him to leave. But spiritual chains are never permanent. And he is starting to break free. She cannot understand why even in his presence he feels distant. She holds his body but his soul is in another dimension reaching for you. And now it's becoming unbearable for both of them. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. There will be a message from him soon. It might be coded, subtle, or filled with hesitation. But don't ignore it. It will be a cry for help wrapped in careful words. He may not say, I love you, directly. He might say, I miss how we used to laugh, or, I think about you sometimes. But behind every word, the truth will pulse like thunder. She may attempt to interfere with your peace. Block her spiritually. Do not entertain her energy, for it is not rooted in truth but in panic. The divine will not allow her manipulation to succeed. Your role is not to compete. Your role is to remember who you are. The blessing over your life is far greater than the confusion that surrounds you right now. Comment. I walk in divine favor. If you're claiming your power back, he is being spiritually awakened now. His dreams will become more intense. His thoughts will become louder. The woman beside him may start losing her calm because she feels the shift but doesn't understand the spiritual realm at work. Soon, she will ask him to choose. And in that moment, the heavens will pause to watch. If he chooses her, it will be from fear. If he chooses you, it will be from truth. This is not the end. It is the beginning of a spiritual unveiling. The false layer of his life is peeling away. And what's left will be raw, honest, and real. Archangel Michael says his protection is upon your heart. You will not lose what is meant for you, but you may be asked to release what isn't fully yours. Type Amen to get blessing. 3535. He might cry soon alone in silence. Not because he doesn't love you, but because he does, and yet hasn't known how to live that love freely. Your love did something to him. It healed parts of him no one else ever reached. And now he feels guilty for dragging that healing through mud. She has begun using emotional anchors to keep him tied. Children, history, shared losses. But love is not built on guilt. Love is built on freedom, and his soul is suffocating. There may be a public fallout soon. A scene, a revelation, a confrontation witnessed by others. You will not be involved directly, but your name will echo through it. Stand still. Heaven is speaking through events now. Comment, this storm will clear my path. If you're ready for divine justice to take over, he is closer to you than you think. He checks your updates, remembers your birthdays, asks mutual friends about you in quiet whispers, but he fears you've moved on or worse, lost hope in him. Archangel Michael says hope delayed is not hope denied. He will speak soon, not just from his mouth, but from his heart. And it will be the first time he truly speaks without fear. She will try one last time to keep him. She may offer changes, promises, therapy, even start acting like you. But imitation is not transformation. He will see the truth. You will not need to ask him to come. You will not need to fight for his love. What is yours is returning not as a lost soul but as a man finally awakened. Type Amen to get blessing. 4646. There is a moment coming that will shake the ground beneath all three of you. Not with noise but with revelation. A text message, a spoken name, a digital footprint, something she discovers will trigger the unraveling. The web he spun to keep peace between two worlds is tearing. What once seemed controlled now spirals, and it's no longer in his hands. The divine clock has begun ticking toward a destined confrontation. You may feel pressure in your chest, sudden waves of anxiety, or unexpected tears. These are not random. These are spiritual contractions. Your soul sensing that what's hidden is about to be birthed into truth. Comment, I'm ready to walk in truth. If you feel this pressure building, he may go silent right before the reveal. Don't panic. That's not rejection. It's his world collapsing. He will not have the words, only the weight of years trying to please everyone but himself. The woman he's with is no longer trying to hold him with love. She's trying to trap him with threats. She may say things like, "You'll lose everything," or "No one will forgive you." But those words come from fear, not truth. Archangel Michael says, you are not the reason for their destruction. You are the mirror exposing the false foundation they stood on. And when truth walks in, falsehood must bow. This man's heart has suffered in silence. He loves you, but he has failed to honor that love in the light. Yet now the pressure is forcing him to stand or fall. Type Amen to get blessing. 5252. You'll notice his energy shift before his actions do. His eyes will look more tired, his words more distant, but his spirit more hungry for connection. He's preparing for the leap, she will sense it too and begin spinning a final plan. This plan involves others, family members, friends, maybe even fabrications meant to turn him against you. But she underestimates one thing. Your bond is not man-made. It is soul-chosen. The divine does not orchestrate confusion without the intent to clear it. What seems like drama now is actually spiritual detangling. Every lie, every manipulation is being exposed thread by thread. You may even dream of this confrontation before it happens. In your dream, you may see her yelling, him silent, and you standing still. That is your soul rehearsing what is to come. Comment, my heart is strong for what's coming. If your dreams have already shown you glimpses, he is remembering every detail about you. The way you laugh, the look in your eyes when you're quiet, the sound of your voice when you were calm yet strong. You left a mark on him that no other woman ever could. He never planned to hurt you, but he did. And now he knows that running from that pain won't erase it. Only truth will. You will hear from him sooner than you think. A message may be vague, may be panicked, but it will be raw, unpolished. He will be asking if you're still there. Archangel Michael says, when he comes, speak with your spirit, not your wounds. Speak truth, but don't speak bitterness. You are the healing, not the punishment. Type Amen to get blessing. 6060. This woman may try to tarnish your name in places you haven't even walked. She may speak to others, telling her side of a story she twisted to justify her pain. But the divine knows the whole story. And no lie spoken against you will prosper. There will be a divine reversal. People who doubted you will come back with apologies. People who believed her will see through her game. And the one who tried to silence you will watch your truth spread like wildfire. He's scared of losing both of you. But the truth is he already lost himself. And now finding himself again means walking back to the place where he truly felt alive with you. Don't chase. Don't prove. Don't beg. Stay grounded. Stay graceful. The energy that will draw him to you is not noise. It's calm. Comment. I will be still and receive if you're holding your peace in the storm. This love is not ordinary. It was forged in silence, tested by separation, and matured through pain. And now it is about to be revealed under the weight of a spiritual shift that neither of you saw coming. Archangel Michael says, Heaven's hand is on this story. The woman who interfered was a chapter. But you are the prophecy, and prophecy always fulfills itself no matter the delays. You were never just another woman. You are the woman, the one who carried this love with dignity. Even when your name was whispered behind your back. Now your season of silence ends. Now your truth will speak louder than any lie ever could. Type Amen to get blessing. 7777. This is your time, chosen one. The war between love and obligation is reaching its final scene, and as it unfolds, you will rise. Not because you fought for it, but because you waited with faith. Stand tall in your knowing. You are not the reason for destruction. You are the key to his reconstruction. He will never forget the woman who didn't force his love but held space for it to return on its own. She will try again with guilt, with tears, with pressure. But what's built on fear cannot survive the force of authentic love. And this man's love for you is undeniable. Now watch what happens next. His actions will surprise even you, because when truth becomes louder than fear, miracles unfold. And this miracle has your name written all over it. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing. To ensure that you receive everything that you've worked so hard for, all of your dreams, those you thought were impossible, are about to materialize. This is the moment where everything shifts from struggle to overflow. But remember, the universe moves in divine timing. You've been through the trials to prepare you for this. When your breakthrough comes, it will feel like a floodgate opening. Opportunities, blessings, and money will come pouring into your life like a river that's been waiting to find its course hold tight. Your breakthrough is near and abundance is about to flow into your life in ways you've never experienced. It's easy to look at your past and wonder why you had to go through all of those challenges, the sleepless nights, the heartaches, the times you felt like giving up. It all seemed like too much, but here's the truth: every single trial, every struggle, and every hardship you faced has been necessary. It wasn't to punish you, it was to prepare you, just like a diamond is forged under intense pressure, so too have you been shaped and molded by your experiences. Without the trials, you would not have gained the wisdom, resilience, or strength that you now possess. Each challenge was a lesson, a test, a stepping stone on the path to your ultimate success. You needed this journey, even if it was tough, because it has made you who you are today, strong, capable, and ready for the abundance that awaits. Now that you've survived and thrived through the hardest parts, you are primed for triumph. All that you've learned will serve you in the days to come. The trials were just the foundation. What's coming is the reward. Your journey has been worth it, and it's time for you to step into the greatness that's been patiently waiting for you. The universe has an incredible plan for you. You may not see it all right now, but trust me, there is a divine blueprint that has been in the works for your entire life, and right now you are entering the phase where the plan is about to unfold in the most beautiful and unexpected ways. Wealth in all its forms is your divine birthright. It's not just about money, it's about living a life that flows with abundance. The wealth that's coming your way will extend beyond material gains. It will manifest as deep, meaningful relationships, endless opportunities, and a sense of fulfillment that you never imagined was possible. This is a wealth that will enhance every aspect of your life. When you align with the divine plan, everything falls into place. Your unique gifts, passions, and purpose are now perfectly positioned to bring you unlimited abundance. It's not about luck, it's about the divine timing that has been carefully orchestrated just for you. Get ready for the limitless wealth that you've been destined to experience. It's your time to shine. I know that it's hard to trust when things haven't gone your way for so long, when it feels like nothing is happening and you're wondering if you'll ever see the light at the end of the tunnel. But listen closely, trusting the universe is the key. The universe is always working behind the scenes, arranging and aligning things in your favor even when you don't see it. Financial abundance is already on its way to you. It's not a matter of if, but when. The universe knows exactly what you need and when you need it. Every setback, every delay was simply preparing you for what's about to come. The money, the opportunities, the freedom, it's all being lined up right now. Your role is to trust, have patience, and know that your desires are being fulfilled. The universe doesn't make mistakes. You are being guided to exactly what you deserve, and that includes financial prosperity beyond your imagination. Trust the process, trust the journey, and most importantly, trust that the abundance you've been waiting for is coming your way soon. You'll look back and marvel at how everything aligned perfectly. It may seem hard to understand now, but every challenge you faced was a lesson that was preparing you for success. Each obstacle, no matter how difficult, was laying the foundation for something greater. These struggles weren't meant to break you, they were meant to build you, to make you stronger, smarter, and more resilient. Think of the most successful people in the world. Behind their achievements lies a story of challenges and failures. They didn't succeed because they avoided struggles, they succeeded because they learned from them, grew stronger, and used their setbacks as stepping stones to reach the top. Your journey is no different. So when you face a challenge, remember, it's not a roadblock, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to ride, to learn, and to step closer to the success that's waiting for you. You are being set up for success, and every single challenge is just another part of the beautiful puzzle that will lead you to your ultimate victory. Patience is not always easy, especially when you've been waiting for so long, but let me remind you, patience is one of the most powerful tools in your journey to wealth and success. There is an undeniable power in allowing things to unfold in their own Time your prosperity is being prepared step by step, and everything that you're waiting for is being carefully placed into your life at the perfect moment. Just think about how a seed grows. It takes time, care, and the right environment for it to sprout and bloom into something beautiful. Your prosperity is no different. It's growing, it's maturing, and when the time is right it will blossom in ways that you never expected. Trust the process and know that every moment of waiting is bringing you closer to the abundance you've dreamed of. The universe has a perfect plan for you, and that plan is unfolding exactly as it should. Every moment of patience brings you closer to the wealth, success, and happiness that you deserve. Keep faith, stay grounded, and remember that the best is yet to come. Imagine a life where money flows to you effortlessly like water running through a stream. You no longer have to worry about bills, debts, or restrictions. Instead, you spend freely, knowing that financial freedom is yours to enjoy. This is the new era your street stepping into. Gone are the days of scarcity and struggle. A life of abundance is waiting for you. You've worked hard to get to this point, and now it's time for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Spending freely doesn't mean reckless abandon. It means living with ease, enjoying your life without the burden of financial stress. Imagine traveling the world, buying what you need without hesitation, and living in the home you've always dreamed of. This is the life that awaits you. Financial freedom isn't a dream, it's your reality. You've earned it, and now it's time to embrace it fully. No longer will you live in fear of money. Instead, you'll see it as a tool to create the life you've always wanted. The floodgates are opening, and you are stepping into a world of endless possibilities. Certainly, I'll continue the script, maintaining the same emotional depth, inspiring language, and humanized approach. Money has a flow to it. When you understand this flow and align yourself with it, it can pour into your life effortlessly. It's not about chasing money, it's about letting it find its way to you. The more you open yourself to receiving, the more the universe will bring to you. The divine flow of money is not something to fear or resist, it's a natural current that you were always meant to be a part of. Picture yourself standing in a river, the water flowing around you, and instead of struggling to catch it, you simply allow it to move with you. This is how you should approach wealth. Stop chasing, stop clinging, and just trust that it will flow. Trust in the divine timing, trust in the energy that is now working for you, and let money flow into your life with ease. The more you embrace this flow, the more you will find that money begins to appear in unexpected places. Opportunities that were once closed off will open up, and you'll find that wealth is available to you at every turn. When you're in alignment with the universe, everything you need is effortlessly drawn to you. You embrace the divine flow and watch the abundance unfold. For years it may have felt like you were walking uphill, struggling with no end in sight, but that struggle is coming to an end. A dramatic shift is about to take place, and instead of feeling stuck, you'll find yourself swimming in financial overflow. The doors that were once locked are opening wide, and abundance is flooding in. And this shift isn't just about a change in your financial situation, it's about a complete transformation in your mindset. You're moving from a place of scarcity